everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today in The Sims 4, we're building a home in Oasis Springs with only base game and city living. And the reason I decided to do this is because I think I did a starter home with just using city living. And I just noticed there's like some really nice stuff that comes with city living. So I just wanted to check that out, I guess, and do a full build using some of the nice stuff with no budget. So yeah, in the back here we have a pool. I'm just figuring out the exterior at the moment, very simple. And yeah, that is pretty much it. I'm trying to think of like when this is going to be posted. I always like need to keep my schedule up because I just don't tend to do that. But yeah, this is going to be posted on Thursday, it looks like. So yeah, I guess that's cool. That's nice. But yeah, I decided to go with these windows, which are from base game. They kind of have like this minty, I guess, glass color to them, but on the other side it's normal. So I never used these before, so I just decided to go for it. I don't think I ever seriously, well, no, I probably did use the door before, but in a different swatch, but like it's not my favorite. And then City Living does come with I guess windows indoors that are kind of like tall like this, and it has that same mint tint to the window, but it's only for medium and tall wall heights, which sucks. I really wish they would just give us all versions for doors, because like how often does someone build on tall wall height? Like, I'm being so serious. Like, I never, I mean, I don't know, probably like I guess there's a few people, but really, like, for what? I guess because I feel like if I was using tall wall height, I would need to use platforms everywhere, but like platforms can be very glitchy and annoying to use because for some reason, like when you use a platform, it's like the ceiling disappears, and that's kind of annoying. But the pool in the back, oh, I also decided to get like a little hot tub. I thought that was nice. But for the pool in the back, it's kind of like, I guess you could say, because like the house is on a foundation, so like you can put a pool next to a foundation, but you can't put it next to a platform. So yeah, that's, I don't know what I was trying to describe, I guess, but anyways, I don't know. But if your foundation is only up by one, your Sims can still like walk up there without a staircase, so that's really good. But this home is a 2-bedroom 2-bathroom house, very simple, and the main color scheme is black and white. I don't know why I went for this. Like, I should have thrown in some color, because like if I'm being completely honest, this is not my favorite thing in the world. But I'm gonna post it anyways because, you know, like, I'll post it, so it's fine. But I'm trying to think about what I was gonna say, but like, yeah, I feel like I've kind of made like a lot of videos that aren't even like scheduled yet, even for next week. So like, I don't know, I just think if I have the time to like do a let's build or a quick one-time gameplay video, I should take that chance. So that's been a little bit fun, and also I have started school at this point, and I just can't wait for it to be over. I can't wait. It will be amazing when it's over. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna like try my best to take notes and hopefully not procrastinate and wait last minute to do stuff, because I tend to do that. But here's the kitchen. In the front, there's like this bump out on the right. That's where I put like a little office space, so I thought that was cool. And then I use like these very expensive appliances in the kitchen, because I never used these, so it was kind of, or I guess it was finally my chance, because one, they're so expensive, and also they're not my style, so like I would not choose this stove and oven. If I'm being honest, like, I feel like the stove and the fridge from Home Chef Hustle is really nice, and it's cheaper than this, because this is $13,000. Like, I don't think anything is ever going to beat that price, just because, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I don't think I ever used the swatch for like the backsplash that I have in the kitchen, just because I don't know what it's called. I always forget like the name of this stuff, like the, oh, I can't think of the name of it. But basically there's, I guess, oh my gosh, I'm trying to think of the word. It's not gonna come up, so I can't really talk about it. But I even tried to make the teenager's room black and white, and then I came back and was like, no, I think I'll give this room at least some color. Um, but yeah, there's two ways to get to the backyard, one through the hallway and then one near the living room. And yeah, like I said before, like this is not my favorite build ever. For some reason, I decided to put a fireplace in the living room, and then I got that curved TV from City Living. I personally like it in The Sims, but I don't think I like curves. Like, I don't think I want curved items. Like, I just don't think I would like that. Like, I'm pretty sure Samsung has like this curved monitor and it's cool and it's like $2,000, maybe even 2,500. I'm not sure. I know it's like very expensive and I believe it's like basically two monitors, but obviously it's curved, but like you can split it so it's like two screens and that would be like the same size as two monitors, I think. So it's just like $2,000. Like I'm pretty sure it has like other stuff besides it being curved, but like that's all I can think about is that it's just curved and you're telling me it's 2,500 or between 2,500 and 2,000. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's just like so much money and I don't know how I feel about the curve. I just feel like it's weird. I think I believe Little Simsy did like a sponsor with Samsung. I think she posted like she did one on Twitch and then on YouTube, and like you can have the game in full screen and it looks so crazy because like obviously you have like the money and stuff on one side and then on the other complete side like you have like the inventory and the businesses and the notifications and stuff. Like it's just like I mean obviously no one's gonna choose to play like that. I don't think you're gonna want to play in full screen because that's a lot. But yeah, like yeah, it's just I don't know if I like the curves. I just like I feel like it's definitely neat because it's clean and you don't have like any breaks, I guess, technically. So like that's the only nice thing about it. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's like one long monitor, but it's just not curved. But I guess if it was not curved, then I guess it's just harder to see if it's like so long because like I have two monitors and they're both like they're not straight, they're like diagonal of me. So like the curve does make sense in that case, but I mean, yeah, I just rather have two monitors, I guess. It would be nice to have three, but I don't my desk is not big enough for that, and I feel like that's definitely like I don't need three at this moment. I'm very fine with two, but like having two is so nice because like you could play your game on one and then you can watch something on the other one, and I think that is so nice. So I definitely like that about it. And then I guess like I feel like a third screen would come in handy if I were to like live stream or whatever, but because like you don't need a screen for each application you have open. Like I prefer to have my OBS open if I'm like building and then watching something else just because I can make sure it's recording. Like it does have that little red symbol at the bottom, but like obviously it's just it would be nice especially with me because like I pause a lot and sometimes I forget that I paused and then there's something missing. It's like so annoying. Like that's the most annoying part. Like I wish with OBS like when you paused it like made a sound so that way I'm like, oh yeah, let me unpause. Like, I don't know, it needs to make a sound or something. Like, or maybe on the screen, it could have some type of like overlay, like, I don't know, like a red overlay or something. Cause like, obviously the red would be weird. Like, why is it red? Why is it like a red tint? Like, you know, like that would make sense to me. But this is the teenager's room. So here you can see that we started off with those black and white circles. I don't really ever use this wallpaper. I just I don't know it. I don't really like it, I guess. And then like that circle rug that I just had out. I don't ever really use that either just because I don't know. I feel like it's I don't know, it's weird. I don't know. It just I don't think I ever used it. Maybe I should one day. Um, but yeah, I don't really know what to say at this point. But this bedroom does change. Eventually, I make it like pink and yellow because I was kind of getting expired by the curtain from City Living. Um, and I will say, like, this building does not fit Oasis Springs, especially in this area, because I believe this area is more Mediterranean, I think. I'm not sure actually, because I don't know styles, but I feel like that's what I've heard. But yeah, it doesn't fit. I didn't want to put it in City Living because obviously there's that space that is like in the Spice District, but it's just like I feel so weird putting like a short building over there because of all the other tall buildings. Like, I honestly feel like that. It's just like, oh, this one is so short. Like, I feel like it should be tall. Like, it needs to be 3-story tall. It needs to be like 3 stories tall at least. But one thing I will say, like, especially when doing a limited pack build, especially with one pack, I feel like it would be so hard to do a 3-story build just because, like, I don't know. I'm not really a fan of like everything that's in base game. Like, I don't want to build with just base game. That would be like so hard. And like, I see people who make or create like save files, and I'm like, oh, that's so cool. I want to do that so bad, but I just can't. Cause like, obviously it makes the most sense to use like just base game if you're doing the base game worlds, and then like if you're doing Burlington Bay, you could do base game and cats and dogs. Obviously that makes the most sense because then everyone can download it. But at the same time, like, it's just so hard. Like, I feel like I would start repeating items just because there's items that are my favorite, of course. So I want to do one so bad, but I probably shouldn't. I just shouldn't because I've tried it many of times and it is hard. It's really hard. Like creating the families is hard. And obviously it doesn't really make sense, I guess, to build for a family before you created them or at least made their story up. So like I guess that would be the hardest part is trying to like figure out the story. Because even if you do make the Sims, like sometimes when you're building you might think of something, but then it doesn't display in the Sims. So I don't really know. So like I had a thought of like, what if I basically record it, but I don't post the videos until like I'm fully done with it, like the speed builds and stuff. That would be like a lot of stuff to have, I guess, but like a lot of videos to have, but it will be okay though because it will be on my like hard, not my hard, but my second SSD card, so like I'm not worried about the space. But like I don't know, like that would be a lot of content to have and like keep and not post. Like that would be so hard to keep up with, I think. But because like obviously if you build something you might want to go back and add to it, and then I feel like if I post it on YouTube then I'm gonna have to upload the build, and then it's like, what if it's not fully done yet? Like what if I come back? And I also seen like some people also like add stuff to other parts of the world using tool mod, and I think that's really cool. But that can also be like very hard because you would have to know where things spawn, because like in Newcrest sometimes there's, I'm pretty sure it's in Newcrest, but I think like sometimes the skating rink will spawn somewhere, so like you don't want that to like overlap, of course. I don't think I would do that though, unfortunately. But also like people I think have like new maps for the worlds downloaded. I don't know if that's the correct word, but like also it just helps the world look so much better. I don't know if I would want to use that though, because like I feel like that's too much for me. But also, okay, so it seems like I just saw this video on YouTube talking about the pack selection feature. I think her name was Molly. I don't know the YouTube name, but I'm pretty sure Molly was in it. So I do apologize, but so it seems like apparently, well, I don't know. So apparently a lot of people are getting the thing where if they try to play in a household, it brings them back to the manage role screen. And for this simmer, basically like even with all of her mods out, like she still can't get into it. And she was kind of saying like maybe if the mod does get updated it might allow her to get back in, and hopefully it does. But because I do think, I don't know everything she tried, but like if you re-download the Sims you would think like that should fix it, obviously. But if that is the case, like if that mod does get fixed and she puts it back in and she's like allowed to play with it now, I think that's kind of scary if a mod can like affect your save file, I guess, like that. Like you have to have it in order to play. That's a little bit scary if that's the case. Obviously we don't know yet because she doesn't know what mod it is, because like obviously if you have a lot of mods, and even if you take all of the mods out, like there's no testing what it is, I guess, at this moment with everything being broken. But yeah, I think that's scary. Like how can it affect that, like how can a mod affect to save that much that it's broken? That is a little bit scary, and that's if it's the reason. It may not be the reason, but like it is scary. I feel like I saw something like a certain file that like I guess holds on to, I guess, the settings of a mod. I don't know, like I saw someone say something about that, like how there's this file in the Sims 4 folder, and that, like I just said, like it keeps on to like the mod settings or whatever, or code. I'm not really sure, but like if you would delete that file, you would think it would fix the problem if that was the case. But like again, like she reinstalled the Sims 4, she generated a new Sims 4 folder, and it was still the same thing. So like my thought is there's no way it's the mod, because like that would suck. Like imagine you didn't want to use that mod anymore, but then you have to because in this certain save like it's not working. Like there's no way it's the mod, right? Like there's no possible way that has to be the reason, because that would suck. Like there has to be, I don't know, like I honestly don't know, guys, but that is scary. Yeah, anyways, we're doing the landscaping at the moment. But in the backyard, I got some gardening stuff, boxes. We have like a grill, we have a bubbles blower, I think it's called. We have a telescope. I got lounge chairs by the pool. And that is pretty much it. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave this part here and jump into the game to give you guys a tour. Okay, so this is the build. This is what it looks like. It's kind of like an L shape, but once you walk in, you walk right into the dining room area basically. On your right, this is the living room space, so I kind of changed it around. But yeah, over here we have like the office space. We have like a little future cube, a nice computer, some bookshelves, and a clock. And we also have some music right here with the mirror. We have like this little hutch, I guess, and then we have a magazine, fruits, paper towels, a nice trash can, and then this is the kitchen area, and they can chop up on here. And then this is the hallway. I put another clock. We have a corkboard, bookshelf, a painting. It's pretty simple. And then this is that bathroom that I didn't show you. It's also very simple. It's just like a shower and tub combo. But down here is the parents' room. They have a chess table, and that's pretty much it. It's honestly pretty simple, but I believe this bed is actually good, and I'm pretty sure it's like actually cheap as well. So yeah, well, it's not cheap, but it's better than these beds. But it's 8,500, and it's the energy 10, stress relief 10, discomfort relief 10, so that is amazing. But yeah, this is their ensuite bathroom, pretty simple. And then this is the teenagers room, so we just went for that pink and yellow color. So yeah, I thought this was nice. If we walk outside, over here we have lounge chairs, a bar, a sitting area, the trash can is tucked away. We have the pool. Over here is like the barbecue area with the telescope, bubbles, hot tub, and then we have like a little gardening area. And yeah, that is pretty much the full build. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. You see how close up this is? You can't even see it. Like that is so annoying. And there's a lot of lots that do this, especially early on. And like obviously I basically used up all of my space, so I can't really move it back. Oh, but you see how much this is? 121,787 simoleons. That is a lot of money. Okay, so I guess I'll upload this now. So if you want to download this, it'll be on my gallery at DeeliciousSims. And I guess we'll just leave the video off right here. Like I feel like this would have been like the perfect gallery photo if it was like this far away. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I love you. You are important, and I'll see you all tomorrow.